Once an organization has identified its strategic objectives, it should analyze how cloud services can be employed to meet them. The organization should meet with stakeholders and subject matter experts to define strategic cloud objectives and the internal and external factors affecting the strategy. Once this is complete, a cloud strategy can be formulated. This strategy should explain the scope, the cloud vision, objectives, and key results, how the cloud strategy aligns to other strategic plans, and the proposed cloud deployment and service models. The strategy should also outline the guiding principles, application migration criteria, and a roadmap for delivering the future state. Finally, the strategy should present the cloud operation architecture, governance, cloud culture, and supporting resources. Let's look at each of the elements in more detail. The cloud strategy's scope is the set of areas that the strategy applies to. If there are multiple business units with unique cloud strategies, each strategy's scope will need to be applied to the business unit it serves. The cloud strategy should articulate the vision for the use of cloud within the organization. It should also define the objectives and key results for cloud usage to ensure the cloud strategy is actionable and measurable. The cloud strategy should also define how it supports or works alongside other important strategic plans, such as the IT, digital transformation, and other cloud strategies. It should demonstrate how it enables other strategic goals and outline the impacts or risks it imposes on other strategies. The cloud strategy should clarify which cloud deployment or service models will be favored. For example, an organization may opt to not use public cloud services and only make use of private cloud. The strategy should clarify how each deployment and service model will be used to enable the cloud strategy's objectives. The strategy should also define a set of guiding principles for how cloud should be adopted and used. These are usually completed after the initial strategy has been drafted. Application migration criteria highlight the requirements that need to be met before an application can be considered for migration to the cloud. These may specify that an application shouldn't be migrated to the cloud if it processes or stores customer information, can be replaced by a SaaS solution, or doesn't have the appropriate application architecture for optimized cloud usage. An effective cloud strategy should outline the future state of cloud usage within the organization and how that state will be reached. This is known as the roadmap. Another key area of the strategy should define cloud operations architecture and governance. This element should outline the decision-making structure that will enable autonomous decision-making for cloud across the organization, important data controls and security considerations, and the financial management approach to the cloud, such as how cloud consumption will be reported and what accounting practices will be changed to accommodate cloud usage. Architecture and governance should also define the portfolio management approach, including how the portfolio will be rationalized for the cloud. It should also outline the approach to CSP, partner, and vendor management and architecture and operational management considerations, including single or multi-cloud approach considerations. Finally, the strategy should define the cloud culture, key adoption scenarios, and supporting resources. The cloud culture outlines the training and hiring that may be needed to enable people to use and manage cloud. It may be associated with the change and adoption strategy to methodically transition the organization's culture to the desired cloud culture. Supporting resources explains the current cloud information resources, outsource consultants, marketing research data, monitoring results, and cloud-related business analytics. Each element of the cloud strategy may be difficult to define, and strategists should collaborate with internal specialists and CSPs or partners to clearly set the cloud strategy.